The morning crept in softly, laying gold across the floor, and you were standing by the window as if the light had called you more. Your silhouette was warm and quiet, wrapped in early amber glow, and in that hush of waking hours, my heart learned what it longed to know. You didn't turn to meet me, but I felt you all the same, as the sunlight traced your shoulders, like it somehow knew your name. Where the morning first found you, I found something bright and new. Every shadow disappeared when your gentle glow drew near. In that soft and golden hue, love began in shades of you. My whole world shifting through, where the morning first found you. The quiet wrapped around us like it feared to break the spell. The way you breathed so slow and steady said what words could never tell. I watched the light rest on your cheekbones, saw the warmth beneath your skin, a faded spark that whispered softly of the glow I'd soon step into again. I didn't dare to touch you, didn't want the light to fade, so I let the moment linger in the glow the morning made. Where the morning first found you, every fading doubt withdrew, every quiet fear I kept lost its weight in how you stepped. With the dawn's first tender view, something in my spirit knew a beginning warm and true. Where the morning first found you. Maybe love begins in whispers, in a single breath of light, in the stillness of a sunrise, painting someone just so right. And as the day unfolded slowly, I felt something pull me near, a promise born in amber silence that would echo through the year. Where the morning first found you, every broken part withdrew. In the warmth that filled the room, love grew softly into bloom. And though time will shift the view, I will always see the truth. My whole life began anew, where the morning first found you. The morning slowly wandered past the window where you stood. Its gentle glow moved through the hallway, turning shadows into good. I followed where the sunlight drifted, soft as whispers, warm as breath. And everywhere the light was touching felt like waking life from death. So quiet through the house, as if afraid the light would break. But every step you took was glowing. Every move the dawn would make. Light drifting through quiet rooms, softly brushing faded blooms. Every corner worn and cold turned to something bright and bold. In the calm of morning's plume, I found hope begin to bloom, led by you in gentle tune. Light drifting through quiet rooms. Your touch along the doorway frame left warmth the light could recognize. The house once filled with sleeping silence learned to open its own eyes. You paused beside the faded curtains, let the gold fall on your skin. And in that hush I swore I saw a future waiting to begin. I breathed you in like morning air, steady, fragile, soft and new. Every ray the sunlight offered seemed to choose its path through you. Light drifting through quiet rooms, sweeping out the old perfumes. All the gloom I'd learned to bear felt much lighter in that air. As the warmth replaced the gloom, love took shape without a cue, shining as it passed through you. Light drifting through quiet rooms. Maybe love moves just like sunlight, finding places left unseen, slipping under locked up doorways, touching hearts we keep between. And as you step through beams of brightness, I felt something shift in me, a quiet faith that what we started was exactly meant to be. Light drifting through quiet rooms, clearing out the lingering gloom. Every shadow, every fear softened when you wandered near. In that sunlit, fragile bloom, I felt life return in tune, all because I followed you. Light drifting through quiet rooms. The house grew still enough to hear the quiet settle in your chest. A gentle hush wrapped all around us, urging both our hearts to rest. The morning light that drifted softly seemed to pause upon your shoulders, as if it knew what you were for. You Didn't notice how you cling, how the room turned warm and bright, but I saw every softened shimmer gather gently in your light. Your glow in the gentle hush made the silence bloom and blush. Every moment held its breath, waking warm from quiet death. In the stillness, soft and plush, love began its tender rush, born from just a quiet touch. Your glow in the gentle hush. You turned your face toward the window, toward the morning's fading gold, and in that simple quiet motion I felt everything unfold. The light clung softly to your outline, like it didn't want to leave, and in its glow I saw a future neither of us could conceive. Their presence filled the empty spaces, every corner, every scene, turning all the muted colors into something bright and seen. Your glow in the gentle hush stirred my heart with fragile rush. Every breath you didn't show taught my spirit how to grow in that soft unfolding flush. Time slowed down to hear the hush, captured in your tender glow. Your glow in the gentle hush. Maybe hearts are lit in stillness, not in thunder, not in flame, in the quiet recognition of a love that has no name. And as you stood inside the silence, bathed in dawn's last whispered hue, I felt the start of something sacred, something pulling me to you. Your glow in the gentle hush turned my longing into trust. Every shadow lost its place when the morning touched your face in that fragile, breathless crush. Love arrived without a rush, all beginning in the hush. Your glow in the gentle hush. You stood beside the window light, the last of morning clinging near. The glow rested on your fingers, soft enough to calm my fear. I reached for you with trembling quiet, unsure how your hand would feel. But when our fingers brushed together, every doubt became unreal. Your touch was warm and hesitant, a question more than something sure. Still in that fragile point of contact, I felt something strong endure. Soft hands beneath the window light, finding courage, holding tight. Every shadow on the floor faded as we reached for more. In that tender golden sight, love began to shape its might, born from touch so faint, so slides beneath the window light. The room felt quiet all around us, like it knew what we had found. A hush that held our breath together, lifting hearts without a sound. You turned your palm against my heartbeat, felt it tremble, felt it rise. And in that glow I saw forever, in the softness of your eyes. Your fingers curl around my own, gently asking me to stay. And though the morning light was fading, our own glow refused to stray. Soft hands beneath the window light, pulling morning into night. Every moment brushed with gold, felt too precious to withhold. In the warmth of that invite, every fear turned feather light. Our hearts learning to ignite. Soft hands beneath the window light. Maybe love begins in touches that we barely understand. Just the meeting of two heartlines, written softly in a hand. And as your warmth pressed close to mine, as our pulses intertwined, I felt the light fall slow around us, leaving all the past behind. Soft hands beneath the window light made the world feel clear and right. In your touch I found the spark that would guide me through the dark, holding you in morning side, wrapped in gold so pure and bright. Love took shape in quiet flight. Soft hands beneath the window light. We sat beside the fading sunlight, letting quiet shape our day. Your shoulder brushed against my heartbeat as the gold began to stray. The warmth you carried from the morning still lingered softly on your skin, a glow that taught my restless spirit where a gentler love begins. You leaned a little closer as the daylight drifted down, and in that simple tender motion I felt peace I'd never found. The way we learned to want, soft and quiet, safe from storm. Every breath and every sigh pulled the night from where it lay. In your arms I felt transformed. Every fear I'd known before, love was calmer as fragile as before. A slow trust blooming in the silence, asking nothing, offering more. The dusk around us wrapped in softness, turning shadows into rest. And every glow that touched your features lit a hope inside my chest. We didn't have to say a word, the moment spoken of, as though the warmth we built together could outshine the world's rough. The way we learned to warm, gentle-hearted, taking form. Every pulse I felt from you taught my own to beat anew. Wrapped in comfort, soft and warm, love grew steady, love grew sworn. In that hush where light was born, the way we learned to warm. Maybe warmth is something gathered from the spaces love allows. Not a fire born in passion, but a glow that time endows. And as the room grew dim around us, as the day fell low and thin, I knew that what we started gently was becoming something within. The way we learned to warm, soft as hearts that reform. Every quiet touch we shared proved how deeply we had cared. In that glow so calm, so warm, love grew tender, love was sworn, shaping all that came to form. In the way we learned to warm. The daylight found us leaning closer, and still warm from nights before. The morning painted us in silver, soft as hopes we'd come to store. Your laughter rose in quiet circles, echoed softly through the air. In that cold and fragile moment, I felt love beyond compare. We didn't speak of what was blooming, didn't try to name the spark. We just let the light expand through every shadow, every dark. Where the light fell on our hearts, every fear was torn apart. In that glow so warm and wide, we found shelter deep inside. Every ending found new stars, where the gentle brightness charts. Love was written in its parts, where the light fell on our hearts. You brushed your thumb along my knuckles, like a promise made in air. Your eyes held morning's tender shimmer, light that only true hearts the golden hours find us. Let the quiet pull us close, and in the hush between our breathing, love became what morning chose. Where the light fell on our hearts, soft as dawn that never parts. Every whisper, every sigh, pulled the sun across the sky. Every glimmer that imparts, wrapped around our fragile hearts, turning moments into art. Where the light fell on our hearts. Maybe love is born in glances, in the glow we fail to see, in the way your presence lingers like a dawn inside of me. And as the brightness rose around us, filling every hidden space, I knew the world was shifting gently just to hold us in its grace. Where the light fell on our hearts, carving out the tender parts. Every moment drenched in gold felt like truth we'd long been told. Time itself was torn apart as the morning made its mark. We were glowing from the start. Where the light fell on our drifted in so softly, spreading violet through the sky. And yet your warmth outshone the twilight, like a spark that learned to fly. Your laughter wrapped around the shadows, pulling brightness from the air. And in that dusk-lit, tender moment, you were brightest standing there. The fading sun bowed down before you, letting dusk fall where it kept shining, holding on to light of day. Brighter than the evening air, you lit up the shadows there. Every sigh and every breath pulled the night from where it slept. Stars looked on with quiet care, wondering how your glow compared. None of them could quite declare what was brighter than the air. The street lamp flickered near the corner, but your glow surpassed its flame. Your heartbeat hummed a gentle rhythm, one the twilight couldn't name. lifted your head toward the skyline, catching gold that lingered late. And in the hush between our breathing, something shifted in our fate. You took my hand with quiet wonder, held it warm against the night. And though the stars were just beginning, you were still the brightest light. Brighter than the evening air, soft as light you didn't share. Every whisper on your skin felt like new worlds to begin. In the fading day's last prayer, you stood glowing unaware, leaving even dusk to stare, 'cause you outshone evening air. Maybe some hearts glow from inside, warmth the world can't steal away. Maybe love turns every moment into softly colored day. And as the night grew deeper around us, as the skyline bowed its head, your glow rose like quiet sunrise in a place where light had fled. Brighter than the evening air, holding dawn within your care. Every moment near your glow taught my weary soul to know, even when the night feels bare, love can rise from anywhere, 'cause you stood beyond compare. Brighter than the evening air. We walked through streets of gold, touched evening, hands entwined in growing light. The world around us seemed to shimmer, as if day refused the night. Your smile cast warmth on passing windows, lit the corners time forgot. And everywhere the shadows gathered, your glow softened every spot. People paused and looked beside us, not knowing why they had to stare. But love was shining from our footprints, from the glow we carried there. The glow we carried everywhere, soft as dawn in open air. Every street and every view felt reborn just walking through. Light unfolded in your stare, drifted like a lantern, floating gently down the lane. And even though the night grew deeper, nothing felt like dark or pain. The lamplight danced around your features, borrowing your gentle shine. And in that bright and tender moment, every starline. Every step we took together left a warmth upon the ground, as though the earth beneath our footsteps knew what love we'd newly found. The glow we carried everywhere, woven in the evening air. Every whisper on our skin felt like soft light pouring in. Even sorrow couldn't scare what our hearts began to bear, lifting burdens with its flare. The glow we carried everywhere. Maybe love becomes a lantern, shining where we used to hide. Maybe glow is born in moments when two shadows coincide. And as we wandered through the nighttime, with your warmth beside my own, I knew the world grew bright around us, 'cause our hearts had fully grown. The glow we carried everywhere, strong enough for both to share. Every pathway drenched in gold, every future we foretold. Love had risen from repair, pulling light from thinning air, and the night felt soft and fair, with the glow we carried everywhere. You carried light inside your footsteps, traced it softly in your smile. Every movement warmed the edges of the world for just a while. The morning couldn't keep its brightness from the glow upon your skin. And even when the dusk was falling, you held sunlight deep within. Follows the theme from Tread Your World. I watched you cradle something golden every time your laughter rose, as if the daylight chose to linger anywhere your heartbeat goes. All the ways you held the sun, every shining thread undone. In your glow the world felt new, soft and warm and breaking through. Every moment, everyone carried gold, no shadow shone. I saw light in how you spun, all the ways you held the sun. Your voice would catch the fading sunshine, turn its glimmer into sound. And even when the night grew colder, warmth would follow you around. You placed your hand inside my heartbeat, left a gentle golden trace, the kind of light that stays forever, even when it leaves no trace. Your shadows future fade. Your brightness didn't blaze or thunder, didn't shout to make its mark. It simply wrapped the world in lights around us, something soft like golden peace. All the ways you held the sun shining when the day was done, even when the evening passed, your warm glow remained and last. In your heart the light would run, never forced and never spun. My whole world was gently won in the ways you held the sun. The evening settled on our shoulders, soft as breath and warm as wine. You took my hand with quiet wonder, pulling me into your shine. The glow we'd carried through the daylight stayed suspended in the air, and suddenly the world grew quiet, like it bowed to meet us there. The room turned golden at the edges, shadows drifting where they may. In your eyes I saw the sunlight that refused to fade away, dancing where the light stood still, held by something soft and real. Every heartbeat, every sway kept the fade and dusk at bay. In the hush of evening's will, love grew gentle, warm and filled. Time forgot its need to spill, dancing where the light stood still. Your breath moved slowly with the rhythm, matching every step we found. Quiet echoed with our footsteps, painting warmth across the ground. And though the night was waiting softly, pressing shadows at the door, your glow kept time inside the moment, stretching seconds into more. You held me like you feared the daylight might not find us once again. But in your touch I felt a promise that the glow would never end. Dancing where the light stood still, wrapped in love's unbroken thread. Every whisper on your skin felt like morning poured back in that glow so bright and chill. Every doubt grew faint and nil, hearts moved softly by their will, dancing where the light stood still. Maybe time can take a breath for hearts that need a place to heal. Maybe light will pause its journey when it finds a love that's real. knowing someday time will spill. But tonight its grace was ours, held within these glowing hours, as love climbed the windowsill, golden, steady, soft and still. I let my whole heart refill, dancing where the light stood still. The morning felt a little quieter, as if holding back its shine. Your smile was warm, but something trembled in the corner of its line. The room still carried traces of the glow we danced within last night. Yet something subtle, barely spoken, dimmed the edges of the light. You looked away a heartbeat longer, held your breath a moment too, and though your warmth was still beside me, something distant slipped into view. A shadow growing at the edge, soft and silent like a pledge. Every glow we held before flickered faintly at the door. In the hush we couldn't hedge, love leaned over sorrow's ledge, held by nothing we could judge. A shadow growing at the edge. You touched my hand, but not as fully, not as certain, not as sure. A tremor lived between our fingers, one that warmth could not secure. Your laughter came but fell too quickly, dying softly in the air. And though you tried to hide the dimming, I could feel the fading there. We walked the room in fragile circles, speaking only half our truth, knowing something in our brightness had been shaken from its youth. A shadow growing at the edge, creeping in like cautious play. Every beam of golden hue bent a little out of view. Though we stood within love's hedge, light retreated wedge by wedge, leaving only fragile threads. A shadow growing at the edge. Maybe love can sense a change long before the hearts confess. Maybe shadows start their journey in the smallest tenderness. felt the light begin its leap from the place it once shone in. A shadow growing at the edge, soft and steady like a pledge. Every warmth we used to claim lost a little of its flame, and though love still built its ledge, held by moments we alleged, I felt truth beneath the dredge. A shadow growing at the The window shimmered like it used to, but it couldn't hold the sun. The morning touched the walls beside it, yet the warmth felt nearly gone. I watched the light trace empty spaces where your laughter used to stay, and in its quiet, tired drifting, I saw where love had slipped away. Your footsteps echoed through the hallway, light but missing form or grace, and all the shine that once felt certain lost its place within this space. The places light forgot to stay, dimmed and slow and soft decay. Every corner once held bright now felt hollow in its light. Shadows learned their quiet sway where our glow had slipped away. Love grew thinner day by day in the places light forgot to stay. Your hand still brushed against my shoulder, but it trembled out of sync. A warmth once firm began to falter, pulling back before I'd think. The golden hue around the doorway, once a cradle for our hearts, faded now to muted amber, falling gently into parts. We didn't speak the truth out loud, but the silence told it well, in the way the dimness lingered, where our brighter moments fell. The places light forgot to stay, where our warmth would once relay. Every sign and every glow lost the will that made it flow through the dusk's unsteady gray, where our love was soft dismay. I could feel the pull away in the places light forgot to stay. Maybe light will leave in silence long before the heart admits. Maybe warmth will lose its courage in the quiet where it sits. And as you drifted as your glow began to cease, I knew the light that once held steady had begun to make its peace. The places light forgot to stay, told the truth none dared to say. Every glow we used to know became something faint and slow as the brightness slipped astray, leaving shades of yesterday. Love grew harder to portray in the places light forgot to stay. The sky grew pale above our shoulders, colors thinning into gray. Your glow once bright as early sunrise felt a few breaths more away. I reached for you with steady fingers, hoping warmth might still remain. But even in your quiet softness, I could feel the growing strain. Follows track 12, places where light stops staying. You leaned into me out of habit, not from comfort, not from fire. And in that fragile point of contact, I could sense your fate and desire. Holding you through dimming skies, where the warmth in us unties. Every color growing thin echoes where our glow had been. Still I held you, hoping sighs might restore our soft sunrise. But love slipped before my eyes, holding you through dimming skies. You spoke in quiet, distant murmurs, words too soft to fully hear. The kind of voice a heart will use when it's drifting from what's near. Your touch was gentle but uncertain, falling weaker in my hands. And in its tremble I remember what we once could understand. Leading towards the collapsing track 14, I held you closer just to feel you, but you felt a world away. Like the glow that once connected us could no longer choose to stay. Holding you through dimming skies, watching brightness compromise. Every shadow filled the room where our hearts had learned to bloom. Still I stayed with tearful tries, hoping love would still arise. But the truth wore no disguise, holding you through dimming skies. Maybe love can't stop the fading, as I held you through the dimness, as your warmth withdrew its glow. I saw the ending in your silence, something neither dared to show. Holding you through dimming skies, as our brightest moments dies, every hope and every gleam faded like a distant dream. Still I held you, still I tried, though the light fell from our ties. Love grew too faint to revive, holding you through dimming skies. The night arrived without a whisper, just a hush inside the air. Your glow once soft and steady near me, barely flickered standing there. You looked at me with tired stillness, with a truth you couldn't hide. And in that silent aching moment, all our warmth fell from our side. No tremble in your final smile, no anger rising from the past, just a gentle resignation, saying love can always last. The night the warmth fell quiet, soft as morning shadows tried. Every glow we held is true, slipped from gold to muted blue. Though I reached to reapply it, love had lost the fire to light it. All the world turned still inside it. The night the warmth fell quiet. You touched my hand but only lightly, as if fear would make it break. A trembling that told a story neither one of us could fake. Your breath escaped in small confession, one that didn't need a name. And though no words were fully spoken, we both knew it wasn't the same. I tried to find the spark within you, search the places light once grew, but your heart had gone far ahead to a dawn I couldn't view. The night the warmth fell quiet, ending what we'd built in riot, with no storm and with no fight, just the soft collapse of light. Even time seemed to deny it, keeping still so we'd comply, letting love slip into quiet. The night, the warmth fell quiet. Maybe endings don't need thunder, don't need broken glass or rage. Sometimes warmth just grows too weary, fading page by careful page. And in your eyes I saw acceptance, felt the hush beneath your skin, a truth that all our brightest moments wouldn't rise like dawn again. Tonight the warmth fell quiet, I felt every memory try it, all our laughter, all our glow, learning how to let us go. Though my heart still beats to fight it, love had lost the will to guide it, leaving only silence by it. The night, the warmth fell quiet. The morning came but carried shadows, not the gold that once felt near. It touched the floor in muted patches, soft but heavy with the fear that nothing left inside this silence could revive our fading spark. And every breath between the curtains felt like reaching in the dark. You left a quiet in the doorway, left a tremble in the air, placed the light once nested gently, but now couldn't find you there. Where the light couldn't reach, love lay stranded on the beach. Every wave pulled it away, leaving shadows where we lay, once so close, now out of reach. Hearts left aching, worn and bleached, left in silence, no more speech. Where the light couldn't reach, I walked through rooms we shared together, feeling echoes in the walls. Each corner held a missing warmth, from softened laughs and quiet calls. Your favorite chair sat in the sunlight, but the brightness felt misplaced, a glow attempting to stay living in a room you left erased. I touched the table where your fingers once would linger after tea, but even in that familiar moment, light refused to fall on me. Where the light couldn't reach, memories clung like stranded speech. Every echo hit the floor, soft reminders of before. As the warmth fell out of reach, I grew quiet on that beach, waiting for a light to teach. light couldn't reach. Maybe love can't shine forever in the places it once knew. Maybe hearts must lose their brightness to discover something true. And though I searched each solemn corner for a trace of what we'd grown, I found only gentle darkness teaching me to grieve alone. Where the light couldn't reach, I stood stranded on that beach. Every truth and every ache took the shape of your heartbreak. And though time will someday teach, in this moment on this beach, love was far beyond my reach. Where the light couldn't reach. I sat alone and fading quiet, letting night replace the day. The room felt hollow, stripped of meaning, after you had walked away. But somewhere deep within the silence, past the grief and past the ache, a tiny warmth began to quiver, like a breath about to wake. It wasn't bright, it wasn't certain, just a tremble in the air. But even smallest lights can matter when there's nothing else to share. A flicker breathing in the dark, soft and trembling like a spark. Every shadow bent its knee, giving room for what could be. Though the world felt torn apart, something warmed my brittle heart. Healing made its fragile start. A flicker breathing in the dark. I held my hands before the quiet, feeling nothing than a trace, a ghost of warmth that once lived brightly, found its way to my embrace. It didn't speak of full tomorrows, didn't promise brighter skies, but in its tiny growing shimmer, I felt hope begin to rise. It didn't chase the dark completely, didn't heal what broke apart, but it reached the deepest corners of my worn and wounded heart. A flicker breathing in the dark, quiet, steady in its mark. Even tears began to dry as it opened up my sky. Though the pain still left its mark, something glowed beneath the stark, guiding like a timid lark. A of our eyes. And as the flicker grew more present, spreading warmth beneath my skin, I knew the darkness wasn't endless, that the dawn would breathe again. A flicker breathing in the dark found me where I'd fallen stark. Every beat inside my chest felt a little less distressed. From that tiny glowing spark, life returned from where it parked, lighting up what once was dark. A flicker breathing in the dark. I saw a glimmer in your footsteps, just a shimmer out of place, like the faintest breath of sunshine falling soft across your face. You weren't glowing like you used to, not the fire I once knew, but in that fragile, trembling light, I felt warmth return to you. You didn't speak the change aloud, didn't claim the shift of heart, but every breath you took beside me felt like learning to restart. Your light returning slow, soft as early melting snow. Every shadow learned to fade as your warmth began to wane. Though the glow was faint below, something steady chose to grow. Love breathed gently in the flow. Your light returning slow. You looked at me with softer edges, no more darkness in your stare. Your voice once held by heavy silence carried tenderness again there. You reached your hand across the table, just a touch but felt like more. And in that quiet, conscious gesture, light seeped through your heart's old door. I didn't push the moment forward, didn't ask what brought you near, but in your glow I saw the ending of the longest aching year. Your light returning slow, gentle as a dawn's first glow. Every tear you'd held inside loosened in something low, letting healing overflow. Your light returning slow. Maybe hearts don't stay in darkness, even when the night feels long. Maybe light returns in whispers, just to teach us to be strong. And as your warmth began expanding, touching corners once grown cold, I felt the truth inside your glow. You were coming back, not old. Like a river learning flow. All the hurt we couldn't name softened in your glow's new flame. Every step you chose to show prove what love can undergo. I felt hope rise from below. Your light returning slow. You reached for me with hesitant fingers, carrying the weight of what we lost. A trembling gesture born from heartache, soft and careful from the cost. But when your touch brushed mine so lightly, like a memory waking slow, I felt a warmth begin to gather, one we both had come to know. Our hands remembered all the old ways, though they shook with past mistakes. And in that fragile, quiet contact, I felt something start to wake. Hands relearning gentle things, soft as dawn on fragile wings. Every tremor, every sigh, pulled the hurt from where it lies. In the warmth forgiveness brings, hearts grew lighter in their rings, finding peace and offering. Hands relearning gentle things. Your fingers lingered just a moment, longer than they dared before. No urgency, no need for answers, just a softness asking more. The room grew warmer with your presence, as if shelter found its way. And in the quiet of your gesture, love relearned how to convey. We didn't rush the reconciliation, didn't chase what once had burned. We just held the tender spaces where our hearts began return. Hands relearning gentle things, touch like birds with folded wings. Every sorrow, every ache, started learning how to break through the hush that healing sings. Warmth replaced old sufferings, light returned in quiet springs. Hands relearning gentle things. Maybe love must fall to pieces for a new tenderness to start. Maybe hands forget their kindness when too long apart from heart. But as your fingertips grew certain, pressing softly into mine, I felt time begin to open, letting past and future align. Hands soft and slow like whisperings, hands relearning gentle things. The evening settled on our shoulders, but it didn't feel like night. There was something warm between us, something quiet, something right. Your voice once trembling in the shadows found a calm it used to own. And in that soft returning cadence, I felt every loss atone. Follows directly from track 18's gentle reconnection. Your smile came back in subtle pieces, fragile as a newborn dawn. But even in that quiet shimmer, I saw softness linger on. A softness we thought was gone found its way and lingered on. Every hurt we used to bear melted in the tender air, like a half-forgotten song drifting through a night prolonged. Love returned where it belonged. A softness we thought was gone. You touched my cheek with gentle fingers, not the trembling touch before. This one carried warmth familiar, like a glow we'd held once more. The quiet wrapped us like a blanket, woven from the past we knew. And in the hush of new forgiveness, something old became brand new. Sets up the final track. The light falls slow but returns. Your heart beats softly into mine, like it finally felt at home. And all the darkness we had wandered didn't feel so deep alone. A softness we thought was gone rested on us like a dawn. Every shadow in its place lost the power to erase. Through the quiet we leaned on, pain untied and fear withdrawn. Love grew gently, newly drawn. The softness we thought was gone. Maybe hearts don't lose their gentle, even when they break apart. Maybe softness hides in silence, just to mend a wounded heart. And as you pressed your head upon me, letting all your fears release, I felt every crack within us gliding slowly into peace. A softness we thought was gone lit our hearts like early dawn. Every moment the morning met us without hurry, drawing gold along the floor. No sharp brightness, no loud shadows, just a warmth we'd known before. You leaned your head against my shoulder, letting quiet fill the room. And in that soft, familiar stillness, love returned in gentle bloom. We didn't need the early fire, didn't chase the world outside. The glow we found was slow and certain, something deep we didn't hide. Where the light falls slow, where the quiet hours grow, every shadow finds its place, softened in your warm embrace. In the peace we come to know, love breathes steady, free of woe, holding us in evening's glow. Where the light falls slow, your hand fit gently into mine now, not with trembling, not with fear. The steady warmth that spoke of healing, woven through each passing year. We watched the sunlight cross the table, watched it rest upon your cheek. And in that calm, unbroken moment, every doubt grew small and weak. We'd walk through shadows, walk through brightness, through the moments light withdrew. But now the glow we shared together felt more patient, felt more true. Where the light falls slow, soft as rivers learn and flow, every heartbeat finds its home, where two weary souls have grown. In the hush of afterglow, love returns to ebb and flow, steady as the earth below. Where the light falls slow, maybe love was never brightest in the dawn or midday shine. Maybe hearts shine most completely when the glow is slow, divine. And as I held you in that stillness, feeling time release its weight, I knew the world had led us gently to this quiet, healed estate.